Hello everyone, this is the Morningstar Institute Week 5 Multiplication 1 solution video. Problem 1, calculate the following. Question 1, 2 times 3, that's just easy, we just follow the multiplication table, that just gives us 6. Again, following 4 times 5, that's 20. 7 times 1, that's just 7, because anything multiplied by 1 is just itself. 6 times 2, easy, 12. 6 times 3, 18, you just add another 6. And 9 times 5, 45. You can find all these on the multiplication table. Problem 2, put numbers in the blank so that the equality holds. So 3 times something equals to 21. We just know that's 7 because 3 times 7 is 21. The next one, we know that it should be 5 times something equals to 20. That's just 4. And then the next one is 4 times 4 equals to 8 times something. We know that 4 times 4 is 16. And 16 equals to 8 times something. We just know that's 2. And then 10 times something equals to 30. We know that should be 3. 4 times something equals to 36. That gives us 9. And finally, 3 times 8, that just gives us 24, equals to 4 times something, that's just 6. So these are your solutions for problem 2. Problem 3, find the parity so it can be even or odd of the following numbers without computing the exact product. So let's do this problem real quick. So looking at the multiplication table, we know that 2 times 12 must be 24, and 24 is even since 4 is an even number, and we just look at the rightmost number to see if it's even or odd. Then 15 times 11, let's write this out this time since it's a bit harder. We do this, and that gives us 165. Well, we know that 165, the last digit is 5, and 5 is odd, so therefore that should be odd too. And then 14 times 10, that gives us 140. And we know 140 is even since 0 is even. And then 15 times 8, that gives us 120. And 120 is even as well. And then finally, 7 times 19. Let's write this out. And that just gives us 133. And that is odd. And that is your solution. Problem 4. How many angles do 5 hexagons have in total? So in a regular hexagon, an angle is basically that corner that two segments combine together. So for example, this is an angle in green. Angle, 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 angle. So one hexagon has 6 angles. And then if we have 5 hexagons, that's basically 5 times 6. And that gives us 30 angles. So the answer is 30 angles. Problem 5. How many dots are in the next square in this sequence? So if we find the pattern, we know that the first square has 1 dot, and basically 1 times 1. The second one has 4 dots, so it's basically 2 times 2. The third one has 9, which is basically 3 times 3. And so on. The fourth one has 16, 4 times 4. So the next one should have 5 times 5 if we increase the sequence, and that just gives us 25 dots. Problem 6. Note that 1 plus 3 equals to 2 times 2. 1 plus 3 plus 5 equals to 3 times 3. 1 plus 3 plus 5 plus 7 equals to 4 times 4. Then according to the above pattern, find the sum. 1 plus 3 plus 5 plus 7 all the way up to 17. So in order to do this problem, we have to first find out how many numbers in total there are and find the corresponding pairs. We know that from this pattern, there should be 9 numbers, because how to calculate that is we have to add up the first and last number, so 17 plus 1 equals to 18, and then divide this number by the gap in the pattern. So the gap is 2 because it's jumping by 2 every time. So 18 divided by 2, that just gives us 9. So there's 9 numbers. And then for example, if there's 2 odd numbers, then that pattern is basically 2 times 2, 3 numbers, 3 times 3, so on. So if there's 9 numbers, then it should be 9 times 9, 81. So the sum is 81 according to the pattern. Problem 7. There are 9 rooms in a building, and each room has 4 windows and 1 light. Last evening, 24 windows were lighted. And how many rooms was the light off? So if there are 9 rooms in a building and each room has 4 windows, if there's 4 windows in each room, then that means that 9 rooms in total have 36 windows. Because it's basically just 9 times 4. And last night, 24 windows were lighted. So basically, it's 36 minus 24. That just gives us 12. So 12 is the number of rooms that were not lighted since 24 rooms were lighted. So therefore, the answer is 12. And last question, problem 8. How many wheels do 7 bicycles and 8 tricycles have in total? So looking at the picture, a bicycle has 2 wheels while a tricycle has 3. So if we want to find the number of wheels a bicycle has, there are 7 bicycles times the number of wheels each one have, which is 2 equals to 14 wheels that bicycles have. In tricycles, there are 8 tricycles and 3 wheels in total, so that's 24 wheels. And then we add these two together, 14 plus 24 equals to 38 wheels.